Good day, all. This is Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. I just wanted to share some information with you guys about our partnership with this is particularly for dispatchers, about our partnership with 123 Load Board, whereby you as dispatchers are able to purchase a subscription to that load board at three different price points: the basic, premium, and premium plus price points. And I'll show you those price points in a second. Because I'll go into the load boards. We have a partnership with them whereby you get 30 days for free, and then you use a promo code 48000 to sign up for the free 30 days. And then after 30 days, you can purchase one of those three subscriptions at those price points without, I repeat, without being required to have an MC or DOT as dispatchers, right? So looking at our homepage right now, you go under services, affiliates and partners, and you'll see 123 Load Board promo. And right here, the promo offer here, if you click this image or this 123 Load Board blue link, it'll take you to the actual partnership page between 123 Load Board and ELLC, which is us, the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. If you are a dispatch service or a dispatch business who needs to use a good load board to help find loads for you, 123 Load Board is a great load to have. You can click, get your first 30 days free, sign up, put all your information in, and then you'll have a login without being required to have an MC or DOT number, okay? And then you use the promo code at checkout 48000, which is right here, promo code, and you simply check out. And then after 30 days, you decide which subscription you want, right? Or price point. So let's go to 123 Load Board, where I can go into the settings and show you the three price points. So not only am I going to show you that, I want to show you something else too about a little bit of dispatching tricks. Okay, so we're now logged into our premium plus version of 123 Load Board, and we're going to scroll down to settings. Okay, and then we're looking manage plans. Now the plan we have is the premium plus plan. So these are the three plans: the standard plan, and of course we have add-ons with ours now too. Add-ons are like API programs that you can add on to your additional features. In other words, you can add on to your load board experience. We have the hot leads search, the PC miler, and the rate check. Now you notice these are $0 because they are included with our premium plus plan. That's why I recommend you guys do the higher rate plan. We just added the cargo chief rate where it helps you with negotiating rates with the brokers, better rates, because it gives you real-time numbers, okay? So that's just the add-on. But back to the price points. So the first one is standard, and standard $39 a month, and the orange checkbox is what's included for those. The ones that are X'd out are not included with standard, but these are, you get one user, a one user license, you get the find loads feature, which is in every load board, the load alerts, you can post your truck, the mobile app access, the website access, and document capturing and storage. That comes with the standard plan. Okay, so if you're a dispatch service and your budget only dictates $39 a month, after 30 days free, you can decide to purchase the $39 a month standard plan. Okay. Next is the premium plan at $59 a month. So it includes everything with the standard plan, right, all the way down to the document, but it adds on credit scores and days to pay on the broker side, and it adds on mileage and maps, the PC miler necessity, that extra add-on. Okay, that's included with the premium at $59 a month. And again, that's after the 30 days of the free access with our partnership with 123 Load Board. Use the promo code 48000. Okay. And then finally, the third one, which is what we currently have, it says current right there. We have the $79 a month premium plus plan. And if you notice, it has everything, all the features. And we just added the cargo chief feature. We just paid for that. So that'll be coming over pretty soon as well. but we get 3 users here. You know, the difference between the standard. Let's go back to the premium and see how many users it has. So we get 2 users. So you get 1 user with the standard. Let's go back. 1 user license with the standard. Okay. You get 2 users with the premium, and you get 3 users with the premium plus. Okay. And then everything else is added. All the features are added to the premium plus at $79 a month. All in all 3 of them are pretty inexpensive for a load board. And over time, I'll be promoting 123 load board, because since we're partnering with them, we want to share the experience of this load board to see the use case of it, to see, in fact, if you guys like the features of 123 load board. Okay, so one of the features I'm going to show you is market rates right here. So as a dispatch service, you want to be familiar with what the market dictates as far as direction. And so what I'll do is I'll talk about the 3 major equipment types, you know, the dry van, the flatbed, and the reefer, and which direction pays the better rates for those equipment types. All right, so let's start off with the dry van, then we'll go to the flatbed, and then we'll go to the reefer, okay? So, and in the directions, the directions we're going to be talking about are northbound, or north going southbound, and south going northbound, which pays the better rates, and then west going eastbound, and then east going westbound. What are the rates across all 3 equipment types, right? And that's how we will look at it to kind of gauge where you as a dispatcher should send your carriers. All right, so let's start with the dry van. Under equipment, we'll select van. And let's do north-south first. So at north city, Detroit, Michigan, going southbound, Jacksonville, Florida, let's say, right? And this right here, this basically just switches them. If you hit that, you click it, it's just going to switch Jacksonville for the origin and Detroit for the destination. Let's switch it back before we hit get rate. So market rate. The market rate tools can help you find rate data and determine profitability for specific lanes based on your equipment type. So this is a lane, a line haul, Detroit to Jacksonville. That is 1 lane. Pick up in Detroit, deliver in Jacksonville, whether it's a 1-and-1, a 1 pick, 1 drop, or if it has multiple stops in that lane or that shipment, okay? So dry van, Detroit to Jacksonville, which is north to south, get rate. The spot market rate, and it shows all the other data too, right? But the spot market rate is right here, 2,400 going north to south. And that's an all-in rate because it includes the fuel surcharge, right? And the average is about $2.41 a mile. The trip is 1,001 miles, basically 1,000 miles. It gives you fuel estimations and all of this. Is a very good analytical tool that you can use. Look at all this information, all this data, right? Right in front of you. Convenient, right? It shows the cargo sheet. It shows the negotiated rate, the low end, the high end, and the median, the estimate. You know, the estimate is about 210 a mile. The high end is about 241. So you could, you know, do your math, do your information on here as well. Okay. So, but the point here is to do your north, south, and east, west. Okay. That's the point here. So take a look at that for a second, study that for a second, and take a you get all your data. Okay, so from Detroit to Jacksonville, Florida, north going southbound, it's 24. So remember that number, right? So now let's switch this, right? Let's switch it from Jacksonville for a van going to Detroit. So now it's south going northbound. And let's hit get rate. So now it's paying, look at that. Look at the difference there. $1,000 difference, right? And almost $1 per mile difference, right? So you see how the rates change certain directions? So coming out of the south going north for a drive-in pays less than coming out of the north going southbound for a drive-in. That's how you would analyze that. That's how you would look at the analytics on that. Okay. Now let's do a flatbed, right? And let's switch it up. North going south and get rate. North going to the south is doing its calculations for a flatbed. It's $24.65, right? And I paused it for a while on the drive-in so you can look at all the data here. I won't do it for the sake of time for the flatbed and the reefer, but you can see what the spot market is, what the broker pays to the trucks. That's the spot market on average, right? And it's an all-in rate because it includes fuel surcharge. Okay, so north to south bound for a flatbed now is $24.65. If we switch it and hit get rate, it's less, right? Not that much less, but less nonetheless, right? So, okay. So now you see those numbers here. And of course, you can pause while I'm scrolling down so you can see the different features. I just want to show you the features of it a little bit too. Historical data, you can pan across, put your mouse and just click the historical data over time and the different months. You can put your historical data there too. Rate analysis and historical rates, right? And then all these other features, the cargo chief and negotiating rates, you can negotiate here, the green screens, the different minimum, maximums, backhauls, and things like that. You can click into that, view the loads, the backhaul loads. It's giving you all these benefits of this feature in 123 load board. Okay. That's right in front of you, right? So pick up loads from Detroit going to anywhere, pick up loads, backhaul loads, Jacksonville going to anywhere, 346. So the point is still being proven that north southbound pays higher than south northbound for at least a drive-in and a flatbed. Let's go to the reefer, right? Let's switch to the reefer or the refrigerated trailer for those of you who don't know what that is. Let's go back from north to south using the same lane. You can mix and match lanes as well, but I'm just doing this for the sake of this training here, this example, this demo. Okay. So now $2,733, which is a $2.73 per mile rate, spot market rate, including the fuel surcharge. So if you include fuel surcharge, that's an all-in rate. It's not just line haul, it's all in, right? And this is on average, the rate check. The high end is, look how high it is, 43.43. But it's still coming from the north to the south, it's 27.33. And then you switch the origin and destination again from south back to north and hit get rate for a reefer. It's 25.08, so it's a little bit less. So it's less again, nonetheless, right? So, and there you have it. So now, that was pretty interesting because now you can see, okay, the three major equipment types, drive-in, flatbed, and reefers, you've proven with this analytical tool and all these analytics, right, that it pays more coming out of the north, an origin out of the north going southbound than it does coming from an origin out of the south going northbound. What about east-west, right? So let's choose east-west. Let's choose an east-west. Let's switch back to the drive-in and choose a east and west origin and location. Let's start with west to east. So let's say Los Angeles, and then going to New York, right? The farthest east and the farthest west, just to put in some numbers, right? So going Los Angeles is on the west coast for a dry van, going to New York, which is on the far east coast for a dry van, right? You hit get rate, and now we're going to see 5781, 5,781, almost 5,800. Okay, for a dry van, right? Look at all these numbers, right? Estimated rate, negotiated rate, 84. This is what they're paying the spot market, but this is what the negotiated rate is. The cargo chief says, hey, the low end is 84 and the high end is 95, and the mid round is 89. So the broker is posting it for way less than what the market is dictating it that it should be paid, right? So this is how you negotiate the rates. You're seeing what the spot market is paying. This is how much the broker is eating into the profits, right? It's supposed to be $3.21 a mile, but they're giving 206, right? But nonetheless, the point here is east, west, west, east. So this is west to east is paying 57.81. Let's switch this and go from east to the west coast and see what that is. So remember 57.81 from west to east. Now we hit get rate, and it's paying now let's wait for this to get done as well. It's paying less, of course, coming from the east coast going west, right? And the numbers are still down, but they're still higher numbers. Like 49 is the low end and 53 is the high end, which is well below, again, what the broker posted for the spot market, right? So the brokers are eating into the profits. This is your negotiating tool right here, right? This information is from the actual freight bills that loads were done under, right? So yeah, so now that's a van, a dry van. So let's switch this back from west to east again and change the equipment type to a flatbed. Okay. Los Angeles to New York. Let's get the rate. 53.36 for a flatbed. Now this is the last example from west to east was for a dry van. This is for a flatbed. Look at the difference in what the spot market brokers are paying all in, which includes fuel surcharge, and what the freight bills or what the rate should be paid. The low end is 8,800, the high end is almost 10 grand, and the middle is 9,400. That's ridiculous. You see this $3.37 a mile compared to what the brokers are posting for, well below that. But again, the point I want to make here, even in the spot market, what the broker is coming off of, west to east, 5,300. Let's switch it from east to west for a flatbed and see what we get. It's going to be lower, right? Although this one's different. New York, coming out of New York, going for a flatbed to California is higher. So this one's different. So that's the only one that's different so far, right? A flatbed coming from east to west is paying from west to east. Right, let's switch that back and do it again. Okay, so that's different. Now let's switch it to a reefer and see if that theory is proven. So west to east, get rate 7,800 for a reefer coming out of the west coast going to the east coast. And here's your real numbers, right? Switch it from east to west and see if it's higher or lower than 78. Get rate. And it's thinking, whoa, it almost shrunk by half. 78, it actually did. 78 and some change versus 39. That's a heck of a drop going from the East Coast for a reefer to the West Coast. So that tells me that there's more refrigerated goods coming out of the West going eastbound than they are coming out of the East going westbound, according to these numbers, right? So the only anomaly, for lack of a better word, is for the flatbed going from east to west, paying more than going from west to east. In all other cases, the dry van and the reefers paid more coming out of the west going eastbound. And then all of the equipment types paid more coming northbound going south than south going northbound. So these types of analytics you can use as a independent dispatch service to know or to kind of decide how to run your carriers, where to send them to, and how to keep them running, you see, in which direction. You know, make your primary lane coming out of an area where it's paying more coming out of, and then use that backhaul to make your money, at least pay fuel and make a little profit going, getting back to that money lane for whatever equipment type, dry van, flatbed, and reefer. And I always pressure, well, not pressure, but I always press my students, especially new students, when you're going after carriers, target the three major equipment types first, the dry vans, flatbeds, and reefers, so that you can learn the business and learn how to do directional dispatching and see where the money flows, and then be able to decide if you want to take on other types of specialty equipment types. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that this is just one of many features that 123 load boards have in their arsenal, right? Load availability, load planner, you can plan out for weeks. Load availability shows the market, the hot market, and you can compare the market rates with load availability, right? The map for the trailer types in the US, let's go back, in the USA, the region, right? The trailer type, let's do dry van, okay? Just hit apply. North to south, south to north, west to east, east to west. The hot market, the green ones, the green colored states are the lows, the high end, low availability. They have high loads available, a high volume of inbound and outbound freight. Okay. So it's paying more coming over there. If you switch it to from a van to a flatbed, let's take off the van and just select flatbed. You see the hot areas for the flatbeds more down the southern part of the southeast and the panhandle and in Texas, and then of course California. And then you change trailer type to reefer and hit apply, and you get your heat map again with all the states that are for a refrigerated equipment type, right? And you can look at this as a map or as a density list where you see them in alphabetical order by states. Okay, so that's just another feature, load availability. I'll be here all day. I can show you load planner. I can show you other features of 123 load board, but why not get it for yourself and decide and utilize it for your benefit? You see, market rates. So take advantage of our 123 load board partnership with our promo here, our promo link right here, and it'll be in the description of the YouTube video on this video with the promo code and all the details of the link and everything. You get 30 days for free. You sign up as a dispatch service. Of course, you have to be a dispatch service, right? You know, a business that's active, and sign up for 30 days for free. Get the 30 days for free. After 30 days, you decide if you want the standard, at $39 a month with one user, the premium at $59 a month with 2 user licenses, and then the premium plus at $79 a month with 3 user licenses and all of the bells and whistles that are included. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully that piqued your interest, some of the features, and of course 123 load board has other features and when you're navigating, trying to find loads, things of that nature. So looking forward to hearing from you. I'll have this promotion to you shortly. And once again, this is Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.